Frugal Glam fam, welcome back. Went couponing for some makeup and picked up the Superstay foundation stick. Now I know on Cash Your Pass I said I wasn't interested in this, but as we get into the video you'll see what actually happened. I'm sitting here beat snatched to the gourds straight from the into this Maybelline Superstay foundation stick. I tell you the specs on it in the video and what I actually did with this and why I call this video Maybelline the Remix, and leave some comments below and let's chat about it. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced RX Hangover Primer. I started using this and I really like it, but when I take breaks in between video, it doesn't look like I'm taking breaks because I still have video posted, but I like to do a skin detox. Like, look at my skin on this side, like 2 weeks of not wearing makeup because I'll make one filming day and knock out like 4 videos. And this primer really does get tacky, and I'm going to go over it with my NYX Angel Veil just because that hold my pores a little bit better. About this Maybelline Superstay foundation stick, the reason why I call it the Remix you all, because as you can see, I'm going to place the side clips of me in the video showing you how it just did not work for me like as a foundation stick. So I came up with the Remix. It works better for something else, and I think Maybelline is totally marketing that all wrong. It needs to be marketed as a highlight slash and or contour stick because of the finish that it gives you, and I'll show you all just what I mean. It has a powdery finish, but it doesn't completely dry. To me, on combo oily skin, and you will see that I use a primer, it moved around, and I just did not like the finish of it. And the 16 colors that it comes in, we all know what inclusivity 16 is not enough. You know, they give us some lines where they give us the full shebang. Then they give us some lines where we just gonna do 16 just to test it out, I guess. But if they market it as a highlight slash foundation, a highlight slash concealer stick, then 16 would be enough, and the deeper colors that they provide in there because of how this thing wears. So what I had to do, you all, I have not used this since that debacle. But when I said the Remix, let me break out some of these other Maybelline foundations that I don't use and whip them together. And you know what? This is very hydrating. This is very matte. Turned out to be a perfect combination. This. Now, the active ingredients in this is not water, surprisingly, but it's a foundation stick. So you have dimethicone, you have talc, and you have sodium hydroxide, which is kind of like the same as table salt to keep the product from caking. But here's what I mean when I say this makes a great concealer stick if you're into stick concealers, or if you're not and you want to try it as that. The darker colors would be perfect for a contour, but I don't have that one. Now, on my Cash Your Pass segment, when I talked about this and I said I was not interested in getting it, I wasn't. The local Walgreens where I do all my cosmetics couponing at, they had these in a cart and they were taking it down. And I found that it was weird they were taking it down when these just came out. And she said, no, they're making way for some new Maybelline stuff, like some really, really blingy, shimmery glosses that they're bringing in. And she said, we're going to mark these down to 75%. So you all know 75% on top of a $3 off Maybelline coupon, and I had points. This was completely free. So you're going to get a little bit shy of 1 ounce if you try this. This side with this, like, I don't even want to use because it's just like, it's a really, really stiff sponge. But overall, the formulation in my senses, I was like, you know what? If it buffs in easy like a foundation, use it for something else. Because it was free. And see just that fast how I blend that, and it blend very seamless. To me, it holds better as a concealer stick or a contour stick if you use the darker shades. Like, look at that. That blend instantly. But to have this formula all over on the face and have to go back and set with powder. Let me reverse that. Have this formulation all over the face. Have to go back and conceal. And set your concealer with powder. Then go back for more powder to make this whole... That's a tad bit too much. Look at this without setting. I go in with the Maybelline Better Skin Powder as a... When I brush away, I dab into this. And it gives like an instant brightness when you dust away that loose excess powder. And push in some of that powder into the skin as well. This would be equivalent to when KKW Beauty released their concealers and setting powders, and then they released that lightening powder that you go underneath for that extra boost of brightness. This would be equivalent to, I think, if you use that Superstay as a concealer and a contour stick, then that would have been more bang for the money. So I might need to email Maybelline and tell them they need to do that and to give me my cut. I think we said. So if y'all tried the Superstay foundation stick, tell me what y'all thought about it. Tell me, am y'all seeing the same thing I'm seeing, or did it work for you overall as a all over foundation stick? And I'm gonna record my intro and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.